As part of our democracy, it is crucial for our government to be very transparent to us as citizens, because transparency promotes accountability, and also it gives us information from the government on what they are doing. That is including the finances that are actually allocated for each and every government institute or government departments. Dumela Kazi, welcome back to the cafe. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning Sabi, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. On this video, we are talking about the actual media statement that was released by the Department of Public Works and Infrastructure. Obviously, that is very important to us as taxpayers. It is very important to us as citizens, because we have to know each and everything that is happening behind the scenes, as we are part of the democracy. So, if you'd like to hear more of this one, please do stick around. Let's get into this video. At this point of time, I feel like the government that we're having right now is government of revelations. It is no longer government of unity. We've got government of revelations, and I love it for myself. And also, we have to understand that we are living in a democratic country, not a dictatorship country. So we have, as citizens, we have the right to know what is going on with our finances in this country, because we do pay tax. And that is important to us. It is important to our children. It is important to everyone who is in South Africa. We have to know what is going on with our finances. The Department of Public Works and Infrastructure also came forward under the leadership of the Dean Macpherson and his deputy minister, Sihle Zikalala. They did their thorough assessment when they took over this department. Obviously, when you take over the department, or you take over a role, a very important role, or any role in your workplace, in your company, in those things, that you know what I mean, you have to do your own assessment. You have to do your own research within this department in order for you to know what you're dealing with, in order for you to know what you need to do going forward for this department to work efficiently for people who voted, right? So upon doing this assessment, they actually got the shock of their life. I would think that they got the shock of their life, because when I read the statement, I got the shock of my life that an amount of plus or minus 300 million rands has been stolen from this department via the cyber crime. If you don't understand what cyber crime is, this happens online. So transferring money from here to there and whatever, like stealing money through cyber, stealing money via the internet. That's what happened. And for the department like this one, like the Department of Public Works and Infrastructure, it is absurd that they have a very easy penetratable cyber security. Because I don't think there's cyber security existing in that department if an amount of 300 million can go missing or can be stolen like that within a span of 10 years. So within that span of 10 years, no one else picked up that there's irregularities or there's money that is going missing from that department. And also another thing that they actually spoke about is that this department is actually owed by other departments a huge amount, billions of rands that are owed by other departments. They owing the Department of Infrastructure. They owing this department, and we need this department to actually build this country. That's the department, one of the departments that are important for us. They open jobs. They also building this country. In order for you to get a job, obviously there must be something that is happening in the country. We complain about not having jobs in South Africa. We complain about unemployment rate going up each and every time, but we've got ministers and high rankings high-ranking people that are working within this department stealing money, because obviously he also revealed that this investigation that is still ongoing, this amount can change anytime. It might be 400 million. This amount might go even at like billions of rands that this department is, someone stole that amount from this department. So this ongoing investigation might reveal a lot of things that might shock us. So they also revealed that 4 high-ranking people that were working for this department have been suspended. 3 of them, they are the highest in the department, and one of them is like a bit below than the 3 people. And also couple of laptops have been seized for further investigation. So there will be more information that is coming out within this space of this new revelation government. I would like to see it happening, because that's what we need to see as citizens. Another minister that came out, obviously, to say, you know what, I was the minister in this department. I was the minister, and I need to actually clear my name, or I need to follow up on this matter of the amount that went missing, or the amount that was stolen from this department. This lady is Patricia de Lille. As you all know, that Patricia de Lille is the Minister of Tourism as we speak. So she came out with the actual media report, or media something, like she came out with her statement, and I'm gonna quickly read through this on the statement. She says, in response to the statement by the Minister of the Department of Public Works and Infrastructure, Dean Macpherson, I hereby wish to state that I was the Minister of DPWI for just under 4 years. There were 2 other ministers at DPWI during the 10-year period referred to in the minister statements. Yes, girl, I know that. I will be meeting with Minister Macpherson next week, and I will request a copy of the report for the period relevant to my time at DPWI. During my time, I was able to recover 253 million related to leases where government was overcharged. This is sad. I had an agreement with Special Investigation Unit, that is SIU, who seconded 2 SIU officials to help investigate all allegations in DPWI. Once I have seen the report from Minister Macpherson relevant to my period, I will then able to respond fully. During my tenure at DPWI, where any irregularities and alleged corruption was uncovered, I acted swiftly to report matters to the Auditors General and the SIUNs. So I would like to see something like this, that the ministers, they do come out transparently so and say, this is my point, and this is, I was a minister from here and here. What happened between those times? Did I have money that went missing between those times? And what happened to this money? Explain yourselves as ministers. Explain yourselves, and we need to know the proof. We need to see the proofs that this is the money that went out, and why was it not accounted for? Why was it not, no one came out and say, I am actually liable for this to happen, and this did not happen, and this is what happened with the money that was allocated for that particular time that I was the minister. And also she says that she recovered 253 million rands worth of money or charging leases and stuff like that. As you all know that sometimes government buildings are not there own, they are leasing these buildings. We need to know who are those people that are owning these buildings as well, because that's how the money is getting stolen. You're overcharging the government because you've got this building, and you are within this actual department, or you are in the political sector as well. You are a politician and you've got these shenanigans that are happening below the carpets, right? So we need to know the people who are leasing these buildings to government, who these leases and all these providers that are providing government with services. We need to know them. We need to know the companies, because those companies, you might find out those companies are owned by the same minister within, especially within the ANC cabinet, or the ANC as a whole. We need to know. And I think that it is unethical for the ministers or any other person who are holding high ranking jobs within the government to have companies offering services to government. It is highly unethical. It is unfair to people who are complaining about unemployment rate. It is unfair to the youth of this country. It is unfair to everybody who's paying tax in this country. So we need to know all those things. And I love the fact that this government, these ministers have taken a step forward to actually clarify, or to actually come out with information of everything that is happening within their departments. We have never seen this for the longest time. Yes, we did see it there and there, and there's a lot of people who are saying that, are these ministers public protectors? Why are they coming out with this information? It is transparency, honey. We need to see that. It doesn't have to be the it doesn't have to be the public protector who comes out and say that this is the case. As you all know, that these public protectors, they take forever to give us information, and sometimes this information is just them fighting with each other. It's not because they are actually have the best interest of us as citizens. I'm not saying that the ministers that are coming out with all this information, they've got the best interest for us, but I'm saying that we have to know. We have been so left out since 1994 till now. We need to be in now. We need to know. We need to teach our children. We need to teach our families about the finances of this country. It has to be important to us as citizens. If it is not important to you on your side, guys, I don't know what you're doing with your life, because at this point of time, we are doomed. If nothing happens, we are doomed as a country. 300 million rands push vanish just like that in the Department of Public Works and Infrastructure. Do you think if the infrastructure of this country is in shambles, do you think there's anyone who's going to come to this country? Do you think our tourism sector will benefit? Do you think any other sectors that are relying on people coming into South Africa, spending their money, will survive? Do you think that hunger and poverty will be eradicated, as we always do? As we always do question about it. Do you think that it will be eradicated? I don't think that will happen. So we need to take this revelations as something that is important, as a change in our country. We need to take it and we need to run with it. And I hope that these ministers will actually run with it as well. I hope that they will keep the momentum. It is going to be a long journey. It is going to be a long journey for the government to be rehabilitated, or it is going to be a long journey for the government to get rid of the rotten potatoes, because we've got a lot of those. We've got a lot of rotten potatoes within the government, even right now. Anyway, thank you so much for watching till this far. Tell me what you think about this video. I'll see you on my next upload. And also, as I said on my previous video, thank you so much for people who actually subscribed, because we have hit 7,000 subscribers. We are way over 7,000 subscribers. We are actually on our way to 8,000 subscribers, which is very nice, and it is very refreshing. And also on my side, on your side as well. The people who are saying that I am repeating myself, guys, I don't have a script. So I'm talking, when I'm talking, everything just comes in my head. I'm not talking from a script. I do my research, and then after that, I actually talk. it is important for me to explain myself. I know other people say that you don't have to explain yourself, but I feel like everybody who's watching my videos is important, just like anyone else. Very important. So you need to know what I do on my side. I just talk everything that I'm saying through without reading a script. I don't even have a teleprompter in front of me to actually read what I'm talking about. So you can just imagine the difficulties. So I'm gonna try not to repeat myself that much. Maybe do a kind of script before I sit in front of the camera in order for people who are learned to understand me fully. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic one. No, please do subscribe, like the video, comment down below with your views. Keep them sweet and respectful and informative. And I'll see you on my next upload. Have a fantastic one. Peace out.